All right. Good evening and welcome back to our channel, Princess Seats. Today remains the 21st of October 2025, and I want to straightforwardly address this concern tonight, especially on the truth that a lot of stakeholders will not tell us about the date. I want everyone to listen carefully as I try to shed light and also x-ray the possibilities inside this particular information. Now, the fact remains that we should not expect anyone to tell us the date. They won't. In fact, no sensible person might do that. Notice I say might. No sensible person might do that, not because they don't care, but because there are bigger things at stake than just the excitement. And I'm saying this because those who know, they truly know, and they understand the importance of a kind of silence at this moment, which we perceive as inactivity. The truth is, when something this sensitive and this quite important is about to happen, those who are directly involved and in charge, they can't just come out and start shouting dates. They can't start shouting dates, they can't start shouting times on social medias or even in public groups. It is not a game. It is not a game. But the fact remains that a lot of us have been in this journey for years. For years now. And within these years, we have seen dates comes and go. We've had promises and prophecies, and we have witnessed confusion that have spreaded like wildfire just because someone decided to leak some uncommon information or unconfirmed information. And each time someone drops some fake date or predictions, it causes chaos. It causes discouragement and also loss of focus in the ecosystem. And that's why those who truly understand the structure and the hierarchy of this grand ecosystem, they have learned to keep quiet. The way I'm looking at it, I'm just thinking aloud. It's like those who have understood the structure and the pattern of this ecosystem, they've learned to somehow keep quiet until the timeline is officially announced. So yes, don't expect anyone to tell you the date. They wouldn't. Not because there isn't one. Of course, we will later discover that that date will come. There is, and it's already fixed. But I think wisdom demands some iota of silence until the right voice declares it. So when the stakeholders, these are those who have handled this grant from day one, when they say sometimes we officially debunk any date that is announced, they are not doing that to hide information away from the masses. I think they are just doing it to protect the integrity of what is coming. There's something you must understand, that these are people handling these sensitive funds connected to the government structures, the donor agencies, and some international or internal security approval. So if they openly confirm a date before some clearances or some finalities are done, they might be risking the smooth process of the entire operation. So even if they see people shouting disbursement this week, disbursement that week, alert dropping tomorrow, they will on their own come and deliberately debunk it. It's a deliberate attempt for us to know. All this debunking spree that we are seeing in the ecosystem, where you see people being elated after hearing of a particular date, then the management comes out and debunk it in the highest energy level. It's a deliberate attempt. They are doing it on purpose. Not because it is false, but they do it to a kind of maintain peace, to maintain order, to maintain some confidentiality level until it is safe to make it public. It's a premeditated act. So we must learn to read between the lines. We must learn to read between the lines. When we see silence or we perceive silence from some trusted or let me say supposed trusted voices, it is not ignorance. It's strategic. And when you see some denials from handlers, sometimes it is a coded communication. They must publicly reject information that could expose them or put unnecessary pressure on the process. Even when the truth is already sealed and signed behind closed doors. They know what they are doing. They know. They know. Now, let me a little bit delve into that aspect that a lot of people might not seem to understand. And the part that has to do with Apostle Ken Nwakama, who has the authority and the power to officially declare the broadcast because of his signatory autonomy to the UAS fund, United African State Funds. He is the only one who has that autonomy of signatory to that fund. It's not exaggeration, it's the truth. So he is not just a voice, he is the official signatory, and by extension, will I say the spiritual oversight or overseer of this entire UAS movement. Now his signature, his approval and his directive has a weight, carries weight, no matter how many committees or coordinators or leaders you see online. None of them can make the final declaration until Apostle Ken Nwakama does. They can't. Every other person is just a passerby or an hearsay information givers. And that's why everyone else can talk or explain or encourage and also prepare the people. But the official broadcast must come from Apostle Ken Nwakama. This has always been the structure. Every financial or humanitarian operation of this caliber needs one authorized signatory. And in this case, Apostle Ken Nwakama is the one holding that position. His autonomy over the UAS funds means that his go-ahead is the final stamp. Despite he has refused to talk, which we have addressed this before now. Many might not understand how deep this goes, but insiders know that the funds have already passed through all the necessary layers and clearance stages. So the waiting isn't because of lack of fund or lack of money. It's just because of timing. The waiting is because of coordination. It's because of the final approvals that have not been given. And that's exactly why you shouldn't expect anyone to leak the date. They are protecting something. They are protecting something very greater than you can imagine. Yes. I believe that behind closed doors, the processes are going through the final clearance part. And that's why those in charge are calm. They are calm, they are confident, they are collected because they already know that it's done. But whereas the people outside are panicking, they are panicking. They are rejoicing quietly because they can see what a lot of people can't see on the outside. You understand? So the waiting has not been in vain. The delays were never denials to us. They were divine preparations also for a massive turnaround on our behalf. And now, the long-awaited moment will not be a dream for us. It's a sealed reality that is waiting for the official announcement and manifestation. Yes. So, if you can possibly, if you can think out of the box, you will notice that they are not shouting dates. Why? Even when they said that, initially when they said that the meeting was in our favor and disbursement date have been fixed, did you hear them talk about the date? They weren't shouting dates. Why? Because announcing a date without some full security clearance can also trigger some unwanted reactions from those who don't wish the project well. And these are people and forces that have fought. They have fought this disbursement for long. Politically, they fought it. Spiritually, they have fought it. Socially, they have fought it. So that's the reason why discretion is wisdom. Silence at this stage sometimes is not secrecy. I have had to battle this over time. But eventually I come to realize that no matter how much you talk about these things, the management know what they are doing. They just know what they are doing. They feel it's protection for them. No matter how much we shout on this other side of the divide, please talk to us, please say something about the date, please. They're just quiet, they are calm. They are seeing it. They are seeing what we are not seeing. So when you see them acting composed, like as if they don't even care about what people are suffering. Somebody was saying some time ago that he passed through Kubwa in Abuja and he saw Apostle Ken, that the way he was looking at him, it doesn't even look like he cares about the plight of the masses, that he is so relaxed, he's so calm and collected, that he doesn't even know that people are suffering. It's not funny. It's not funny. Now, there are things he is seeing that we are not seeing. There are things they are doing on the inside that we are not seeing. Now, to us, we are disturbed. We are so disturbed because we aren't seeing what is happening. To them, it appears they don't care. They don't care. It's not a license for them to be insensitive of the plight of the people and just keep quiet without addressing. Now, I wouldn't even subscribe to that in the first place. To just keep everybody in the dark, not talking to us, not giving us some understanding, but around silence, it is not right too. It's not right. But you see, they appear to be calmer than us because of what they see on the inside, because of what is happening that they know that we are not aware of. And so panic is setting on this other side here. A lot of us have lost faith. Some, have waited and we've endured a lot of confusions, mockery, disappointments. But by God's grace, the waiting is almost over with. This is no rumor now. The waiting is almost over with. It's not an emotional update. This is a call for us to be matured. It's a call to maturity. It's a call to readiness. It's a call to understanding. The silence that you are seeing is not emptiness. It is the calm that takes place before the announcement happens. So those who truly have, those who truly know have started celebration privately because they can see the green light. They can see the green light. So it's not a time to panic. It's not a time to doubt. It is the time to thank God, to stay watchful and prepare for celebration, because very soon, the same people who told you to wait and pray, they will stand before the world with smiles on their faces and they will tell us, we told you it is done, but we can't come out to tell you what is happening. The same mouth that appears to be flogging us right now, they will soon come out and tell us the reality of things and smile. So let it sink in very well. Don't chase the dates. Chase readiness. Don't argue with rumors. Just try and observe the patterns. Don't ever panic when handlers debunk news. They come out as it appears it has become the appointment to debunk anything that appears to elite the masses. Don't panic when they come out to debunk the news. Understand that sometimes silence could be a shield for them. And those who truly know, they're not talking much. Not because they don't care, but because the work is already completed. When it is officially announced, you will see joy like never before. You will understand that every delay and every confusion and every denial, they had to happen sometimes because God was just working everything out for the perfect timing. So relax. The system, I believe, is no longer on trial. The voices are no longer uncertain. It's done by God's grace. The silence you see is not confusion. It is confirmation. And when Apostle Ken Nwakama finally speaks, the world are going to listen. So my brothers and sisters right on this platform, stay calm, be encouraged, be happy, be hopeful, be steady, be ready. Because the sound of celebration, I believe, is closer than you could ever think or imagine. Yeah, that's what I have for us tonight. Rest assured, everything is under control. God bless you. Good night.